Stop right there. You see the world in billions of colors, but you think you see it neutrally. You believe you're making rational choices. You're wrong. Every single day, your emotions are being gently, scientifically, and sometimes brutally nudged by something you barely notice: color. This isn't about red means anger. That's kindergarten. This is about the psychological warfare fought on the canvas of your daily life. This is about the invisible handshake between color and your wallet, your anxiety, and your sense of reality. When you walk into a store or scroll through a shopping app, what is the single most common color used for urgency? It's red. But why?
Red doesn't just scream, "Look at me." Scientifically, exposure to red has been shown to subtly increase heart rate and create a low-level sense of excitement or tension. It is the psychological equivalent of a tiny siren going off in your brain. Brands don't use red for a sale because it's pretty. They use it because it bypasses your rational brain and targets your fight or flight response. It says, "Act now. This is important. The opportunity is disappearing." The red button isn't a design choice. It's a psychological trigger designed to make your hand reach for your wallet before your mind can catch up. Now, consider blue, the color of the sky, the ocean, and almost every institution that holds your most sensitive data. We are biologically wired to associate blue with predictability and safety. A clear blue sky signals no immediate threat. Banks, insurance companies, and even government websites exploit this primal association. They wrap themselves in blue to perform what we call the trust trap.
Think about a major social media platform. They need you to feel calm, secure, and ready to share your life. If their interface was a frantic yellow or an aggressive orange, would you feel safe clicking accept on those 10-page terms and conditions? Blue is the color of perceived competence and stability. They are not selling you a product, they are selling you a feeling. We are in control. Relax. But here's where the psychology gets tricky and where your own bias is exposed. Context and culture. If you're watching this in the West, you probably link yellow with happiness and optimism, a sunbeam. But if you're German, you might associate it with jealousy or betrayal. In some ancient cultures, yellow was the color of the mourner.
Similarly, take white. To most, it's purity and cleanliness. But in many parts of Asia, white is the color of death and mourning. This means that a designer in London trying to evoke calm with a certain shade of green might accidentally trigger a feeling of illness or poison in a different cultural market. The mood of a color is not a universal constant. It's a learned societal language. The colors you react to are not inherent. They are programmed into you by your environment. So, do colors affect your mood? Absolutely. But the real story is that they affect your actions and your decisions. They are the invisible background score to your life. The urgent red that makes you spend, the comforting blue that makes you trust, the cultural green that makes you pause. The next time you are about to click a button, sign a contract, or choose a snack, pause for a second. Look at the color. Don't ask what it makes you feel. Ask what it's trying to make you do. That awareness, that is how you take back control of your own spectrum. Stay curious. See the world differently.